Hello, everybody. If you don't know me by now, my name is Cameron and I'm a mindfulness instructor with Be Mindful. I hope you all have been enjoying our videos. I know we've been having so much fun making them. And I hope that you've been able to practice noticing when your monster comes out and filtering out distractions and expanding your awareness. Last week, Miss Kaylin talked to us about expanded awareness. Do you all remember what that means? Expanded awareness is when we experience our surroundings through our senses. Last week, we practiced mindful seeing and went on a scavenger hunt with Miss Kaylin. Part of your homework was to go on 2 scavenger hunts of your own, one inside your house and one outside. Were you able to do that? What did you find? Did you notice anything that you've never seen before inside your house or outside? Another part of your homework was to go outside and stare at the clouds. See if you could notice any changes, notice their shape, their texture, their size. What did you notice? How did you feel afterwards? How did you feel during? Were you able to filter out distractions and only focus on what you were seeing? So far, we've learned how to expand our awareness of sight by looking at clouds and going on a scavenger hunt. And we've expanded our awareness of sound by paying attention to only one instrument in a song or by listening to the tone bell for as long as possible. So today we're going to be talking about another way to expand our awareness. Today, we're going to be talking about our sense of touch. And we're going to be doing a practice called mindful movement. Humans can move in so many different ways, and all of the movement is controlled by a part of our brain called the motor cortex. You all remember the hand model of our brain. The motor cortex is located in the back and on top of our brain. This part of our brain develops late. That's why when babies first start learning to walk, they fall down a lot. Humans get so good at moving as they grow older that they can move without even thinking about it. But today, we're going to be practicing mindful movement. And mindful movement is a way to focus on our movements so that everything we do, we're in control of, right? So there's no movement that's happening that we aren't thinking about. We're going to be thinking about how our body is moving and how it feels the whole time that it's moving. So let's go outside and practice. All right, welcome to my backyard. It's really sunny today, so I put on some sunglasses. I hope that's okay. Today we're going to be practicing our mindful movement. Mindful movement is a great way to help us focus on only what we feel in our bodies. And we're going to do that with the help of our friend Mr. Roz. You all remember Mr. Roz, right? Mr. Roz is going to help us filter out everything else besides what we can feel in our bodies. So one of my favorite ways to practice mindful movement is by moving in slow motion. So let's do it. What I want you to do is stand up where you are and freeze just like somebody froze you while you were running really fast. And now I want you to take one step as slowly as possible. Try to focus only on your movements. See if you can go even slower than I just did. Let's go back. Try to go as slowly as you can. Think about how all of your body parts are moving and try to slow it down. Good. Mindful movement is a great way to filter out all of the distractions and just focus on our bodies. That was pretty easy though, right? So let's try to make it a little bit harder. When When we practice moving in slow motion like we just did, it really helps to focus only on the part of our body that's moving at that time. But we want to talk about expanded awareness, right? We want to expand our awareness to our entire body. So let's try doing something a little bit different so that we can practice expanding our awareness so that we're aware of our entire body at the same time. A really good way to do this is by standing on one foot. So stand up, stand on one foot, and now I want you to see how many different ways you can move without losing your balance. Try to be a little bit more controlled than that. See if you can move nice and slow so you're not having to catch your balance all the time. Try to move your head, your arms, the foot that you're not balancing on. See how many shapes you can make. Maybe try to touch your toes. Maybe try to do a tree pose. Keep your awareness on only what you feel in your body. This is a great way to practice balance and to practice mindful movement. In order to balance like that, we have to be aware of our entire body so that we don't lose our balance and fall down. There are a lot of different ways to practice mindful movement, like dancing, riding a bike, or balancing on a slackline. All of these things can be done when you focus all of your attention on your body. Where is my head? How are my arms moving? It's important that we can focus on our body so that we can feel when our monster comes out, and so that we can practice mindful movement in order to put that monster away and to expand our awareness to include all of the information that's available right now. All right, so far we've talked about our motor cortex and how it controls all of the movement in our body. We've practiced mindful movement by moving in slow motion. And we practice balancing on one foot and seeing how much we can move without losing our balance. We've also talked about all the different ways that you can use mindful movement when you're walking or running or riding a bike or dancing. So for our challenge this week, I want you all to go on a mindful walk. This is going to be different than your mindful scavenger hunt, because instead of paying attention to what you see around you, I want you to only pay attention to what you feel inside of you. So that means when you go on your walk, I want you to pay attention. Every single step that you take, and see how it feels. See if you're able to notice any distractions, and if you're able to filter out the distractions. And try to keep your attention only on the way that you're moving in your body. Don't forget, when you're going on your mindful walk, pay attention to your body and how it feels when you're moving, but don't forget about your surroundings. Okay, so this is our last video. I hope that you all have enjoyed them. I hope that they've been fun. I hope that you've learned something, and I hope that you've been able to share them with your friends and family. Remember to keep practicing noticing when your monster comes out, taking deep belly breaths, filtering out distractions, and expanding your awareness of sight, sound, and touch. I hope to see you all again very soon. Keep practicing, keep sharing these videos with your friends and family. You can share your adventures and your mindful scavenger hunt and your mindful walk with us on Instagram.
We've really had so much fun making these. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for engaging and paying attention. And I really hope that we're able to do these classes again in person very soon. So that's all we've got. Thank you all very much, and I will see you very soon.